Hey guys, welcome to another year of CurlCon. My name is Lindsay Bryce, and I am owner and founder of Prettiest Yet Playhouse. I moved to Berlin from Atlanta, Georgia in 2018, and I am a wig magician. Today, I will be demonstrating a couple wig styling techniques using my model Jennifer, and also partnering with GHD and Prettiest Yet Playhouse products. So, let's get started. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? So, today we're going to be styling Jennifer's hair. We have a wand tool from GHD and also a flat iron from GHD. And we'll also be using the hot comb from Prettiest Yet Playhouse. So, Jennifer, how are you today?
I'm good. And you?
I am good.
Long day, yeah?
Long day? So we just want to go ahead and conversate about your wig journey, right?
Okay.
So when was the first time you ever wore a wig?
I think the first time you placed it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you think about wigs? Why?
I like
what's the
them.
purpose of you wearing them?
Protective.
Protecting.
Yeah, protective styling. That's the best.
Yeah. How do you view wigs when it comes to growing your natural hair?
As in, because the whole of my hair is covered, so it really helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to turn
Okay.
you a little bit this way.
No problem.
So the first thing we're going to do with Jennifer is start off by lightly flat ironing her hair to get it just a little bit straight before we go ahead and curl her hair. I like to use the chase method with my comb. I like to chase the hair as I flat iron going down just to instill that the hair is still going to be straight without any bumps at the end. Jennifer is wearing a unit from Playhouse Hair. This is a custom unit, which I recommend to clients that want to wear wigs for a long time so that you don't always have to replace the wig unit altogether once the wig is done. So the thing with full lace wigs or any lace frontal wig in general is that it's made out of lace material. So with this being said, eventually the lace will shed and it will bald eventually, right? But with a custom unit, you are able to do just a frontal replacement instead of replacing your wig altogether. This brings you in a state of being able to have a wig for a very long time without always having to replace it completely. So right now we're just going to lightly flat iron her hair just before we start styling. Now, also when it comes to styling, you can style in a couple different ways. You can style using a flat iron. You have different type of curls. You have a flat iron curl, and then you also have a wand curl. The wand curl is going to give you more of a glam look, and the flat iron curls are going to give you more of a curl. Now we're using the GHD flat iron platinum. It glides really, really smooth. I actually really like GHD products. I'm also using their blow dryer all the time as well. It gets really, really hot. Super for professional use, of course, because it gets so hot. So we're just going to continue to go lightly over the hair before we start to curl it. So how would you say that wearing a wig has grown your hair?
Has grown my hair? Simply because there's no heat
No heat.
involved directly with my hair.
Yep.
And then it's fully covered like all
Yep,
the time.
fully
I don't have
covered.
to comb it all the time. So it really helps.
Braided from root to tip.
Yeah.
I think wigs are a great protective style for those that want to cover their hair completely, and also for those that may have like bald spots maybe or patches, and it's not so okay. So I'm gonna turn you just
Okay.
a little bit this way. So I'm just going to continue going lightly over the hair with the flat iron before we proceed to curl. This gives us a smoother foundation before curling so that you don't have such frizzy hair with your curls. And I always do this with all of my clients. I always silk press first and then I continue to style. Jennifer, you have all of our products from Prettiest Yet Playhouse. How do you use them? How do you like them?
They save time.
They save time.
Yeah, and they work.
They work, yeah.
I don't spend a lot of time in the mirror.
hmm
If I want something done and I pick a specific product, then it does what I need it to do.
Do you think the products are perfect for self-refreshment when, say, a client can't always come in to actually get their hair done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you provided everything that you need with these products?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have a flat foundation, as flat as we're going to go. And I just like to go over the top of my model's hair so that we also have it flat here. Anytime you're using a wig, whether you're using it on yourself or if you're a stylist and you're using the wig, you always want to have a hot comb. A hot comb is a wig's best friend. There's not much you can do without a hot comb. Okay. So right now we have styled her briefly. We're just gonna go over her roots, essentially her wig roots, using a hot comb. Like I said, the wig and a hot comb, best friends. First, before we use the hot comb, I like to use the Prettiest Yet wax stick to go ahead and so that you're not using the hot comb on dry hair, because this causes flyaways and also damage and breakage to the hair. You don't want that. So you want to just lightly go over the roots or the parts that you want to use a hot comb for, and go over this with a wax stick, just lightly, slightly over all the parts you want to use it for. The wax stick has jojoba oil. It also has coconut oil. It's used for styling, holding, and I also like to use it in my curls so that I can make a really, really stiff curl for events such as weddings, any special event that a curl needs to hold itself in. So I'm just going to lightly go over it with the hot comb. As you can see, once I go over the hair with the hot comb after using the wax stick, it gives you a shine. It gives you this shine, sleek, flat look that you're going for when you're installing a wig. A wig should never look like a wig. It should also look always very, very natural. And this is why wigs are a lot of people's go-to. It's their favorite. Just based upon how natural you can get it. A really good hot comb is super important for this also. My hot comb gets up to 450 degrees. I think this is also 280 Celsius. So first thing we're going to do next after we've hot combed, we're going to go ahead and give the model some baby hairs. So I just want to go ahead and place her hair back just a little bit. And we're going to be using the Prettiest Yet foaming lotion. The foaming lotion can also be used on natural hair for curls of all textures and hair types. So we have the Prettiest Yet styling foam, which is pretty famous for the baby hairs. So I just like to take a little and put it on my hand, and then I'm going to use a baby hair brush. I like to take a little with my comb and go ahead and go over the baby hairs that I like. I don't like a lot of baby hair. I like it very, very natural. You want to do it with a slick motion. Soft, slick motion. Use as much as you need to for whatever look that you desire. We really like a natural look when it comes to baby hair. Also, depending on the foam you use, our foam doesn't include alcohol, but depending on the foam that you use, you want to also move kind of quickly because alcohol is normally in normal foams, and this can lift the lace, and you want to avoid this. So we've laid her baby hairs, and we're just going to take the frontal wrap from Prettiest Yet Playhouse and go ahead and wrap her down as we continue styling her hair. This is also the way that I use with all clients, and what I recommend to use with clients at home that self-refresh for their with their own hair. You want to set your baby hairs always first and foremost. Hold this for me. Here. Set your baby hair first and foremost, and then continue styling elsewhere. Here. So whether you are going to a stylist or self-refreshing yourself, self-refreshment is just refreshing your frontal on your own so that it looks new again and so that it's not old looking. All of our products will be able to provide you everything that you need when it comes to self-refreshment. And what I recommend is always setting your baby hairs with something tight. You also want to sleep with something similar to the frontal wrap at night, and also when you're in the shower, for longevity of the frontal. So now that we have Jennifer all set, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and style Jennifer using the GHD wand curl. I have never used this GHD wand curl, and I'm super, super excited. The wand curl always gives a special curl. So I'm just going to turn your head just a little bit. I like to take section by section when I'm curling the hair. I'm just going to take a small section here, and I like to wrap it. And when I wrap it, I don't want my hair to be wrapped around flat. I want it to be kind of bulky so that it gives me that glam curl once I'm done. So I'm just going to hold this for a moment. Since you have so much hair on the wand curl, you want to be able to give it as much time as it needs to heat all of the hair that you have. In the meantime, let me tell you what it was like for me to move to Germany. So first and foremost, upon moving to Berlin, I have never done hair before. I learned everything that I know once I got here. I received so much support in Germany that it just motivated me to go harder and to be consistent in what I was doing. I was already selling hair. I just had never done hair before. So when I first moved here, I moved here for free education. I decided not to go that route, and I started doing hair right away. I would approach every black girl that I would see on the streets and ask them who does their hair. I gave everyone my Instagram in hopes that they would contact me because I wanted to do their hair. Not only did I want to do their hair, I would do their hair for free as long as they purchased their hair from me. And so I started doing hair at my home first. And then I moved to a salon in Kudam. When I moved to the salon in Kudam, I feel like my Instagram increased and everything about my brand increased because of the content that I was providing. At this point, I could now charge for my services, and I was getting better. And I really want to thank all of those girls who helped me and support me get to where I am now. I have gained over 400 clients from being in Berlin alone. I have toured Germany completely with the hair tour, and then I have also produced all of my own products, all within 2 years. So now we just have some glam curls. We're just going to leave those as they are, and then we're going to comb out at the end. So as I go, I like to use some hairspray just to hold what we've already done. So my journey in Berlin has been amazing. After the first year of spending in someone else's salon, I went forward to getting my own salon suite. So now I am also located in Kudam and providing wig services, wig products, and also the actual hair extensions themselves. We plan on expanding, of course. We plan on expanding. At the moment, I am solo, but I am looking to put together a team. I am teaching classes, and I look forward to hosting a team with all the women that I've taught my class to. So hopefully we all come together as a team like that, and I have big plans for Berlin. So let me tell you what you need to know before you get your very first wig. Wigs are very high maintenance. Very high maintenance. If you are looking for something to get up and go with wigs, I recommend a closure wig. I wouldn't jump out of the gate with a frontal wig. A frontal wig is for the professionals. Those ones who have time to really do their hair in the morning, and the ones that have time to keep up with everything that it takes to wear a frontal wig, because it is ear to ear. A closure wig is low maintenance and something that you can get up and go without using glue or any adhesive, because this is one piece material wig. It's just right directly in the front of your hair, and it doesn't go from ear to ear like a frontal wig does. When getting your first wig, I think all first wig wearers should be prepared to have all of their own products on hand, so that if anything shall happen, if the wind blows the wrong way and your wig is not secured, you are able to protect yourself upon all costs as possible, because it is really expensive to get your wig done professionally. Because the wigs are so popular right now in the industry, they're quite pricey. When wearing a wig, you should always sleep with some type of frontal scarf. There's no way that you can wear a wig and it might look like your real hair, but it's not your real hair. So, okay, turn your head just a little bit for me. This way, yep. So the wigs look super natural, but you also want to protect them because they can look very unnatural at any moment. When it comes to wigs, you also want to do a consultation with your stylist. Wigs come in different laces, they come in different lengths, they come in different textures. I recommend an HD lace for first-time wig wearers as well, because this is going to just give you the most flawless install look, whether you're doing it yourself or whether you're getting it professionally installed. So I'm just going to continue to style using the wand comb. And as you can see, my hair is in circles, but not flat, all pushed together, so that when I release, it gives all of my curls the same exact shape. So I just want to press that and go here. When it comes to the Prettiest Yet Playhouse products, I am offering products that you can also use with your natural hair when it comes to hair growth. Because wigs are so essential to hair growth, in my journey as well, I decided to produce a hair growth oil. Because your hair is constantly braided up when you're wearing a wig, you want to make sure that you're protecting your natural hair underneath. You're still giving it the nourishment that it needs. Once I moved to Berlin in 2018, I did the big chop. I didn't have any hair at all. And this was also the first time I wore a wig. So we all are sharing a journey together. First time I ever wore a wig was here. And I used to constantly keep my hair braided and oil my scalp. I don't use any special products when it comes to shampoo and washing my hair. I even wash my hair while it's in the braids because that's just how unimportant it was to me. But it was very important to keep my hair braided. This also promotes extensive hair growth when it comes to braids. Me personally, my hair grows the fastest when it's braided. So the biggest rumor that you have when it comes to wigs is that you can lose your edges. When it comes to wigs, it's not about who installs your hair, how they install it. It's all about how you remove your wig. The removal process of your wig is so important and so vital to you if you want to keep your edges that you need to use a certain product. So, in that case, what we offer is the Prettiest Yet Lace Lift Remover. This remover is oil-based and is fast-acting and also perfect for sensitive skin. In the beginning, when wigs first became popular, what we all used to remove our wigs with was alcohol. Alcohol is very damaging to your hair and extension hair, especially frontals, because this can make a frontal nappy, and that's the last thing you want, is to make your frontal nappy. So the removal of your hair is so essential, and we'll also be demonstrating this today as well. So now that we finished styling, the wand curl was perfect. Super fast, super easy, something you can do at home yourself as well. And we're just going to go ahead and let those curls set. So now what we're going to do first is go ahead and check on Jennifer's baby hair. So we're going to go ahead and undo the frontal wrap. Will you hold your hair for me? Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to turn your head this way. Okay, so the frontal wrap did exactly what we needed it to do. It laid down her baby hairs exactly and put everything in place for us. So now that we have her baby hair laid, we have her hair styled, we can go over the final touches, which is going with hot comb, making sure everything is laid down, and so forth. If you want, you can either leave your curls how you please, or you can comb them out. I'm just going to comb them out just a little bit, just to give them a little body, and also just show you how the wand curl works. Big glamorous curls. We also like to use the wand curl when in weddings or just special events. Gives you that glamour curl that you're looking for. How do you like your hair, Jennifer?
I love it.
Okay, so now that we have styling, I like to just go ahead and finish up with some keratin argan oil just to give the hair some shine. So, as what I would recommend to Jennifer as my client, when she goes home at night and she sleeps with this hair, what she should do is she should wear her frontal wrap at night, also combined with her bonnet. This will take care of the rest of the hair that is out. So the wrap will take care of her edges and her frontal, which is the most important part, and the bonnet will take care of the rest of the hair, which instills that it will keep it soft and also keep it styled. The bonnet and the material are made out of satin material. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how to properly de-install your wig unit. We're going to use the lace lift. And what we like to do is super simple, super easy, super fast. Because our lace lift is oil based, all you will need is the lace lift and then shampoo to finish off. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spray her edges and show you how quickly the wig can be removed. So Jennifer's install is fresh. It's super new, and it was layered with 4 layers of glue, and we installed this last night. So I'm just going to turn your head here just a little bit. And don't worry, Jennifer, I will reinstall it for you. Don't worry, I got you. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray the entirety of her frontal. Just a little bit on the edges. What you want to do while you're removing your wig, you just want to go ahead and rub it in. As you spray, you want to rub in and lift slowly. If it's any pull or any tug, it's not ready to come up, and just continue to spray. So what I'm going to do is I spray her entire hairline, and I'm just going to rub this in. When removing at home, you should also do the exact same step and have shampoo ready next to remove the remainder, because normal installs have caps. So as you can see, the lace is coming up. You don't want to tug at any point. You just want it to naturally come up. Here, here, here is a pull. So you just want to go ahead and spray that again and rub it in. Super fast acting. And for those who see this for the first time, don't be scared. This is not a horror movie. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to remove this. This is going to be the safest product to your lace and also to your edges. Your hair should already be properly protected using a wig cap underneath. Even when making your frontal at home, you also always want to use a wig cap. This is also going to protect your edges. So no glue should ever be on your edges at any point in time. Okay. So now, as you see, her hairline is completely up. Completely up. That took about 2 seconds. Now, you want to just go further back. If your stylist has included glue all the way in the back, depending on your natural hairline, is how much you want to spray. You want to wash your wig completely after you're done with this because there's a lot of oil in your hair now. So now we have a complete removal. We can take Jennifer's wig up and off in 2 seconds. And there you have it. A wig removal. A safe wig removal. Here you go. So to go ahead and wrap it up, we had a safe removal and install with Jennifer. Thank you so much. We had perfect styling using the Prettiest Yet wax stick for your flyaways and holding purposes. We also used the Prettiest Yet foaming lotion today for the baby hairs, and this can also be used for curls, natural curls, wig curls, any type of curls. And then furthermore, we use the remover, which is the Prettiest Yet lace lift. This is going to be the safest removal. And of course, we used the Stay and Slay Prettiest Yet glue when installing Jennifer's wig. This glue can hold for 2 to 4 weeks and it's really durable. And for tools, we use the GHD wand curl. We use the Prettiest Yet Playhouse hot comb. And then we also used the GHD Platinum Flat Iron, which is really, really, really cool. And finally, for hair protection and hair growth, we're going to have the Prettiest Yet Hair Growth Oil. We always use the hair growth oil when we're wearing braids. Braids or outside of braids, outside of wigs, the hair growth oil can be used at any point, at any time. So it does come with a dropper so that it's not messy at all. And it has a bunch of ingredients such as carrot oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, and argan oil. All of those good oils, and it can be used for any hair type. And last but not least, we have the sleep set, which is the sleep set, the bonnet, the silk bonnet, satin bonnet, and also the frontal wrap, the satin frontal wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Enjoy CurlCon.